Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. So in this video we are going to talk about the Retromax 8-bit game player from Datafrog. But this is a handheld that I didn't review before. If you have seen my videos, you find it very similar to the previous video. But it is still a different version because this is the 2020 model. But the question remains, what are we going to get and is it any better than the model I've reviewed last year? That's what we're going to find out. This time I ordered myself the yellow one. The previous video I ordered the transparent version. It comes with an EV out cable, so that's what we're going to try out. And here we're having a micro USB for charging. Then we're having the basic piece of toilet paper with just a very basic explanation. No built-in games. Game card is free gift only. Yeah, right. Okay, so let's take a close look at the handheld itself. When you're looking at the model itself, it's basically a one-to-one copy from the previous model. So I'm guessing the internals maybe a little bit different, but what kind of games and what kind of features are we going to get with this model? At the front side we're getting A, B, X and Y. The buttons have a very nice touch. Here we're having the select and start and the reset. That's what we're going to need for going back from the game to the main menu. The D-pad itself feels quite sturdy. Fun fact is that it doesn't feel the same even if I'm pressing the right or left. So the D-pad is very low quality. So there's a little bit of a downside. At the left side we're finding the on and off switch. At the back we're having even two extra shoulder buttons. I'm guessing this device is maybe going to be used for a multi-emulator device for different games. But for the 8-bit games it's pretty useless. The inside we're finding the BL5C. And this side we're finding a volume control. The bottom we're having the micro USB and the audio out, or the better said, the jack out for the TV out. And we're having here the very strange looking SD card. But there's one thing I need to tell you, I already tried it, but you can't add new games to them. So it's so strange that they give us the option for a CF card, but we can't use it for adding games. Boo-hoo. The display inside the handheld is not an IPS display, but what you can see, it's got a very good view angle. And the colors are not looking that bad for a very cheap handheld. And last but not least, we're having at the front the speaker. I almost forgot to mention it. When powering on, this is what we're going to get with all of these 8-bit systems. What I'm very happy about that they don't give us the option for the language. Because with all of these cheap devices, you always need to choose your language every time you reset it. As you can see, just resetting the system itself. Regarding the SD card, I just wanted to show you what happens when you're pulling it out. Alright, let's power it on. And what you will see is that nothing will happen. Everything is on the SD card. So I'm a little bit disappointed. At the end, it's just going to be a problem when there is something happening to the CF card. So let's do a little bit of a scroll through the list and what are we going to get. The list is a mix of homebrew and some games I have never seen before. We're having Angry Birds 1 and 3. Later on the list you will see Angry Birds number 2. The list in general is not bad. And I would say it very surprised me to see there are not a lot of crappy games. That leaves us only with one thing: how is the gameplay in general? Okay, that is strange. So E and B are basically jump buttons. B is a turbo, A is normal. Alright. Angry Birds 2. What did they make this time? Oh, I can shoot. It's more like an adventure game. I have never played this Angry Birds version. Did play, I think it was Angry Birds 1 and 3. I just needed to show you this game. Plants vs Zombie 8-bit style, and I can tell you that this game is very fun to play. And this is the homebrew games I'm talking about. It basically works the same like the original game. Collect the suns, build your defense, and defeat the zombies. Oh crap! Long live turbo buttons. The D-pad is very responsive. This is just cool to see that the D-pad is working very well. Next up, let's play a little bit of Battle City. But so far so good, and I didn't see many glitches or any weird problems. So far I'm very pleased with to see how good the D-pad responds. Especially with games like this. You need to have a good D-pad. I can say the game is pretty fun. Very challenging. Fair, the only thing that can kill you are spikes and a rock that is just laying on the ground. Makes basically no sense, but... Oh, and that guy. But you can jump on this one. What happens when I grab a Pokeball? Ah. Pokeballs are more like your health. Okay. Alright, so this is what we're going to get with the Retromax model number 2. And I must say I'm very surprised with this device. First of all, the display is... I wouldn't say improved, but it's still very good compared with all the other devices I've reviewed. The D-pad, I am very happy with it. It feels a little bit strange from the right, but nevertheless when playing it I don't have any issues whatsoever. The game collection is a mix of homebrew games, and I can really appreciate homebrew games. There are some dull games, so sadly we don't have 181 games on this device. So yeah, let me know what you think of this. I want to thank you for watching, consider subscribing, hit the little bell. It will be great to have you in the Wicked family. And I will see you in the next video.